your name?
My name is Ritchie T. Patterson II, also known as Rich Porter, also known as Rich P.
What ethnicity are you?
To be exact, I'm Boricua, which is half Puerto Rican, half black, or mulatto, which is white, black, Spanish, and Native American.
Where are you from?
I'm from Richmond. Grew up in a small little neighborhood called Farmbrook, Broad Rock.
How did you get the name Rich Porter?
The name Rich Porter was given to me after the hood legend named Rich Porter from the movie Paid in Full, but it was not a movie, it was actually real life. Rich Porter was a real person who was a hood legend, to be exact. Look it up. My cousin, the Big Swizz, not going to tell him his whole name because it's not necessary, but the Big Swizz gave me the name because he said, you know, you're just like Rich Porter, and that would go hard since you rhyme too and do the other thing. So, gave up the other thing and switched to the legal hustle. So that's how I got the name Rich Porter. Also, because I'm staying down in Port of Richmond, which is a part of Richmond, Virginia, which I'm always in, the Port of Richmond, which would also be known as Rich Porter.
What kind of environment did you grow up in?
I grew up in the hood, also known as the trap.
How old were you when you started rapping?
I started rapping and freestyles and ciphers and stuff like that when I was about 15. About 15 I started rapping just for fun, just because it was something to do, just because everybody was doing it. And I kind of went for real with it when I turned 18 and graduated high school.
When did you make your first song?
My first song was 2000, and I can't remember the name of the song, but it was back in 2000 when I actually wrote something.
When and where was your first performance?
My first performance was at ODU University at a place called the Web Center. It was a web jam for all those of you familiar with the Web Center and the web jams, off the chains. But at the Web Center, I did a web jam and I performed live right there on stage, all freestyle, because if I do a show, it's going to be a freestyle show, because I'll freestyle for the whole show.
Did anyone give you any lessons in rapping or singing?
No one gave me any lessons in rapping or singing. I just did it. I just did it John Dolo.
What is the Porter All-Stars?
The Porter All-Stars is a branch, is a segment. The Porter All-Stars is a group of versatile, goal-oriented, positive, intelligent individuals and artists. Cormega started the Mega Montana All-Stars, branching off of him, feeding off of him. I guess he was the leader. I'm not trying to say that I'm the leader of the Porter All-Stars, but they donned me the leader of the Porter All-Stars. So the Porter All-Stars is just a group of what I just said. That's the Porter All-Stars, and it's always growing. I'm always looking for new people to add to the Porter All-Stars. Porter All-Stars is an entity all in itself.
How did you create the Porter All-Stars?
I created the Porter All-Stars after seeing what Cormega did with the Mega Montana All-Stars. I said, well, I'm Rich Porter, so he's Cormega, so if he has the Mega Montana All-Stars, which is a whole nother syndicate, why can I not have the Porter All-Stars, which is a whole nother syndicate? Matter of fact, by the way, like the Porter All-Stars on Facebook.
What has been your greatest achievements as Rich Porter?
My greatest achievement as Rich Porter would probably have to be staying alive.
How many albums have you released since you've been in this industry?
Since I've been in the industry, over 20 albums. 10 by myself. In 1 year, 10 underground albums whipping it up, distributing it just like you know what. But over 10 collaboration albums that I produced and distributed and promoted. Yeah, so over 20 within the last 11 years, and about 10 or 11 were done in 1 year.
Do you plan on staying underground or going commercial?
That's a good question, because I'm true to the underground, and I feel that underground is the real. Now commercial, I'm trying to branch off into commercial, but I'm gonna stay true to the underground. The commercial, if they want to sign somebody or sign some underground artist, it's all love. I mean, commercial is a treacherous business. Commercial, you can't really be yourself because you got somebody telling you who you want to be and what you got to do and what line you got to walk. But if the commercial industry wants to, give me some loot, or not even that, but if the commercial industry wants to branch off and kick out some promotion or do some stuff with the underground, hey, I'll work with you, commercial. I'll work with you, industry. I just don't know if, y'all might be ready, y'all might not, but commercial is commercial, so do the commercials. I can do the commercials. We can do the commercials as a team, but the industry is treacherous. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna stay true to the underground. Bottom line, I do this for the love.